Night of the Dead. So, I really got to stop dying at the hands of these hunters. So, I'm going to change this up a bit. So if I leave an opening about like so, click that. That should still leave me enough room. And when we upgrade it all the way, I'm only going to try it on a couple sides, start with, and just see how it goes. And do I have what I need to upgrade? Good, nice. So yeah, because the light's on that side, it does not affect this. We're in the dark. Okay, let's build the next one, and I don't want it there. Go about there. There. So you can squeeze through there, but if I'm here, yeah, good. Now, one drawback, I can't shoot arrows through that, but no big deal. I got them both about the same size, and let's start mantling this. So I'll get these all hooked up. Bet you I left that back. So can I place this in? I can. Nice, I'll just leave that exactly as it is then. Good, that works well. Okay, let me get these placed up. And then we're gonna head, need some resources. Oh! Anybody else notice that it's hard to jump when you've got the hammer in your hand? Now this does kind of ruin my clean aesthetics, but I gotta stop getting dragged down by the hunters. I guess there is one other issue. If the giants go to the side, the ballistas may not be able to hit them. But I didn't want to drop them lower because I want the zombies to be able to run underneath. So, okay, I'll change this side. I'm not going to do that side because I want the giants and everything. I want the ballistas to be able to fire through. So it'll just mean mainly I'll be standing on these two sides here. Two sides, sorry. Okay, so this would be the one that's exposed. But I can easily jump around. If I can fit through, they can fit through, so we're all good. Okay, I am going to run over to where I'm looking to build the new base, and I just want to try and play around with some building techniques. So we'll see how they go. I will meet you over there. Cheers. Okay, so I've decided this is where I'm going to build. I tried up off of here on the map and I had to stop because daytime spawns were coming from the water, and that didn't really work because they would have been coming from right there and coming up through what I want to have in this position. So I had to kind of come back to an area that at least a little closer to town. I've used full foundations rather than bridges because I think it looks better. It's the aesthetic I'm looking for. I've upgraded these to stone. I will take them all the way up to iron as well. That I will take to stone and then iron so that it still has the trestle look. Rather than being solid, I don't want it to be solid. I want it to kind of be able to see the water through it. And I've extended a couple columns off here in order to get this to float. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, and I don't know how long it is. But this is where I'm going to have my windmills out over the water. Tried to see it if I could have them just sitting on columns that were underneath the water, and I couldn't get the water to place anything under the water, so this was the next best thing. So yeah, I think that looks kind of cool. This side here, 4x4 will be where all the crafting is and everything like that. And then yeah, this will be the power generation. Like I said, I can take it out that way and create even more rows of power if I need it. And then we're going to set up the base in this area of trees so it faces that direction. If we come here and we take a look, I don't have anything to build this, but you can see I can actually go down a little bit, which I like. When you build over in this area, even though it looks like it's the same level, it isn't really. So when you try and build here, they float. You take a look, that's actually not on ground really. Which is good in some respects and bad in some respects. So I've left a whole bunch of resources here. I'm just going to continue to hit up the resources in this area. Collect stones because I'm going to need a whole lot. Upgrade that. And as well as this steel, iron. I hit some of the water stones in the area, but not many. So is anybody familiar with World War II and the, might mispronounce it. The French had the Maginot Line, I believe it was, that basically to try and stop the Germans from coming through like they did in World War I. And it was a series of defensive bunkers and artillery directly facing Germany to try and stop them from being able to come through. And, you know, didn't really work because the Germans kind of just went around it. So I'm hoping the zombies aren't as smart as the Germans and they'll just come straight through what I have set up. But I'm going to kind of have a series of defenses. Take one. That's a real one there, though. A series of defenses, kind of different traps in different areas. I may even try and use spikes along with railings to control where I want them to go, so they have to go through these kind of funnel areas. Hopefully go through the funnel areas where there will be traps waiting for them. So yeah, hopefully this works, and we'll come back a little bit each day, and we'll build a little bit more in terms of the base, in terms of the defensive structures, and yeah, we'll go from there. We'll just see how this works. So it should be fun. It should be interesting. I haven't built a really big base for a while. Looking forward to it. So I think that looks kind of cool, floating out over the water like that. Well, it doesn't look like it's floating, and that was part of the idea. I didn't want to have it floating over the water. It looks like those pilings are actually coming up out of the water, which is the aesthetic I was after. Let me know what you guys think. I think I have it far enough out that if a zombie, giant, or anything gets into the water, it shouldn't be able to hit them. If it does, I guess we deal with that when and if it happens. Okay, so I'm going to end this one here. It's just a quick little video today. I will show you how I put that out there. If you're not already familiar with it, I will at one point show a clip of how I built that area, or maybe I'll just do a tutorial if I need to expand it. So, thank you very much for joining me. Thank you very much for the likes and comments. Greatly appreciated, and they really help. I mean, even if you just leave a comment saying comment, or a comment saying algorithm, or hey, or hi, it all helps, because that's the way YouTube decides if it's going to push a video or not. So if you think other people should be watching this, then yeah, leave a comment, leave a like, and that kind of really makes it that much more powerful, because it's exponential. So, depending on where you are in the world and what time of day you're watching this, have yourself a good morning, a good afternoon, a good evening, or a good night. Cheers.